All right, what up, Who That Nation? I'm your host, Marley G. Welcome back to No Cap, No Filter. We got another episode with another special guest. We got my boy, Bayou Bun from Saints
Whoa,
Twitter.
whoa. What's up, my boy?
Yeah, man. Y'all give Bayou Bun a happy birthday, man. His birthday just passed, man. He had lived it up, bro.
Man, still kind of really celebrating right now, really on the cool. That's why my camera not on, man. I've been celebrating too hard, but
Yeah, man.
I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready to talk.
Well, shit. Hope you get many more, man. But
I
let's go ahead
appreciate
on
it.
and get into the Saints, man. We just played the 49ers not too long ago, man. Before we start really talking about the team, in depth, let's go ahead on and just talk about that game in particular, man. Like, what was your thoughts after that second game of the preseason?
My thoughts after the second game, man. I was sitting there watching them, man, and I had been like, we were celebrating and stuff for my birthday and stuff, but still, I stopped everything I'm doing to, you know, watch my team play. And right now, man, unless we gonna really just open up the offense to something that I haven't seen yet, man, we might not have no quarterback. But like, we need to protect Derek Carr as much as we can. I know that.
Well, I mean,
What's up, Trav?
when it
What
comes to
was up?
the scheme, they say it's a very quarterback friendly scheme. So, I mean, if Derek Carr do go down for some time, me personally, I like Rattler and I like Snake. I mean, I like Jake and Snake. Like, I ain't you know, just 100% Rattler and just saying Jake is trash. Like, I really like Jake. Like, if we
I like
didn't have
Jake too.
Rattler, I
Mhm.
would I would be real comfortable, with Jake, controlling the offense until we find the quarterback of the future. If he's not the guy and he's just a bridge, like I would be real comfortable with that. Just same how Texans had they went through with Davis Mills until they got their CJ Stroud. I would be
Right.
real fine with Jake just manning the offense until we find our true franchise guy. But as far as Chase Young, he's been looking real good, man. What
Real
do
good.
you feel like he can do with this
Real good.
defense that was ranked 28th in offense? I mean, 28th in defense when it comes to sacks.
I think he bring like a different kind of explosiveness now this year, and I think with him back there, I think now we should take a big step forward this year, in my opinion.
Yeah,
He's
man.
he's gonna be like that missing pass rush that Cam used to be. No disrespect to Cam, because but like Chase is like that new young. I mean, well, he's that young defensive end that we need now. To keep it pushing.
Yeah, everybody liking what they seen out of Chase, and then you just couple that with Brazil going into his second year.
Right, right,
Couple that
right.
with, my guy Carl Granderson, he's coming into his own finally. He had, got that contract last year. So, that defensive line could very well be, at least 10 ranks above from where we was at 28. Maybe they
Right.
get to 18, 15, or maybe even higher than that. We gotta see, bro. We gotta see this defense. That's one thing everybody gonna be glued to the TV looking at. Like, like it's
Right.
crazy how everything just flipped. Like we in a recent years we used to be looking at Drew Brees in the offense, but now you got a lot of excitement on the defense. Like every snap is going to be guys flying to the ball in pursuit. So
And
it's
I really like Willie Gay. I really like Willie Gay
yeah,
at linebacker. So
yeah, he like another Quan Alexander in my opinion. So he like
right.
a younger Quan. Like they
He
gonna
he like he
already.
like a he like a better Quan.
You feel like that he better than Quan?
Oh yeah. He
You
better
think
than
he does
Quan.
better than Quan?
Everything. like it ain't, he's just a better player.
I mean, I've been seeing people say that he has the same issues that Quan would have. Like they just real athletic, and
Mm.
a lot of times they go off that athleticism and they'll kind of like run over a play, especially
Yeah.
like run
Over
game.
pursue. Yeah.
Yeah, over pursuit. So we're
Mhm.
gonna have to really see how it play out. But I
We
really
gotta do
like.
something for the running quarterback, because I'm tired of seeing mobile quarterbacks do what they want to do against us, and like that's been a problem for years. That ain't just started last year, or year before last. That's like always. We've always had a problem with mobile quarterbacks. So,
Do you think
uh,
it's the scheme or you think it's the players?
man, I don't know. It, I don't know.
I always felt like Peyton Turner and Marcus Davenport, like when we had them and we had faced mobile quarterbacks, I was like, okay, we could get these dudes. but I don't know. Maybe it'd be the players because it's just something about finishing. Like certain defensive ends, they're gonna play around with a quarterback. But certain defensive ends, they're gonna go sack that quarterback. They ain't about to play around with you and let you go get around that edge and all that. They're gonna come and sack your ass.
Right,
And I
right.
just think that Peyton Turner, a lot of times he couldn't never finish. And the same with Davenport, he couldn't never finish. But to as a Chase Young, I think Chase Young gonna finish. Or if he not gonna finish, he gonna at least hit your ass.
But see, he'll over pursue sometime too. You feel me? But
Hmm.
I'm just glad to have him back there. I'm very excited to see what he do on the line.
I got a few friends from DC. They said Chase Young, he's a good player, but the only thing about him, like he'll give up on plays and stuff like that. And it just be about the effort and stuff. Like he don't just play with that same tenacity the whole time. And I guess we were saying that about Marshawn Lattimore. When he
Right.
played against certain receivers, it's like, oh well, this he ain't gonna really do nothing with me. But sure, they all
This a
pro
this a contract year for Chase this year
Chase.
though. Now, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a big contract year, so we're gonna probably get the best version of him possible.
Mm. Well,
You
it's a
know.
contract year for a lot of these guys, man. You got a Debo out there, you got Rashid
Hmm.
out there.
Hmm.
A lot of
I
guys.
thought I thought yeah,
Rashid
Rasheed.
gave him 1 year, right?
No, I
I
thought
mean,
he got a I thought he got a 4 year extension. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
we gave him a 1 year deal with like a little bit of money. With like a little bit of money, so he got to go out there and prove himself again. Even if it's not 1 year, if it's 2 years, he still got to prove himself again because he didn't get a big deal.
Right, right.
Until you get that big contract, then you still kind of in a contract year, in my opinion. That's just like when you sign a rookie.
Yeah,
You still got all these years to show your resume.
to prove yourself. Yeah.
Deal. Yeah. So, man, when it comes to the run game, man, like Dennis Allen, he just not really feeling Kendra Miller right now. I don't know if he just in his doghouse because he don't really be studying the plays, or if he's injured, but he really could come back from injury. A lot of people are just kind of disappointed from what they're seeing with Kendra. AK, he's kind of been MIA. But Taysom, man, it look like Taysom gonna have to Taysom gonna have to hold it down. And I just really feel like they gonna have to really use him, man. What do you feel like about the run game? Not to mention Jamal Williams.
Well, I like Mims. I like James Robinson.
Okay.
I think AK is gonna work out wonderful in this system if he want to play. You know, because he could be just sitting back chilling and then gonna hold out when if he don't get his contract. I don't know how that's gonna go. You know, but right now he say that he there and that he gonna play and that he's battling an injury. So you don't ever question a player when they say they hurt or if they can play because they gotta take care of their body. But like Kendra, he hasn't done anything yet, so I can understand why Da kind of upset. What's up, Jerry? Yeah, I don't. I could I could understand why he's frustrated with Kendra because Kendra was supposed to actually be a big part of this system, big part of this team. He was supposed to take over for Alvin.
Mm.
If you remember, he came in saying, hey, I'm running back one. I don't care who been here. I'm the big dog here now, and he hasn't shown that yet. So
Wrote a check that his ass can't
okay,
cash.
right. That's why everybody was telling him. But even though Alvin was saying, that's what the rookie's supposed to say. That's what he's supposed to feel. I just felt like he was like you say, he was writing checks that his ass couldn't cash yet because he hadn't done anything yet, and he still hasn't done anything yet to do
Well,
that.
man, I just feel like whatever we lacking on offense, thank God they got Taysom back there because he gonna make up for so much. He gonna really earn that contract that Sean Payton got before. Like he gonna earn every penny of that. I feel like this year, bro. Like they gonna
They restructured it
really
though, didn't it?
like him, huh?
I said they restructured it this year. I think he getting like 7.5 or 6, something like that.
Oh, well,
I
I
don't
mean,
think I
even,
don't think he
even
getting the full 10.
I mean, even then, he still gonna have to earn that motherfucker. Like every
Yeah.
penny he gonna earn because I feel like they're gonna use him in so many ways that Pete Carmichael didn't use him.
Right.
Like
And the
when it
thing about it is I don't like I'm glad Pete Carmichael is in Denver now. I'm happy that he landed on his feet with his boy. I don't think Pete was as bad as people said he was. I just think Pete didn't really want to do the job. And I think Pete can draw up plays. He's just not a play caller. and drawing up plays and being a play caller is two totally different things. And he didn't, I think he caught the bad end of the stick.
He could have at least had some emotion up in that bun. He could have had some more play actions to cater to Derek Carr. He could have
True,
had
true,
Jimmy Graham in the red zone way more often.
true,
It was
true.
like, yeah, I understand you ain't want the job, but if you're taking the job, do the job, and just be a grown man and just don't accept the job if you're telling them you don't want the job. So it's bad on both parties. If you don't
Right,
want
right,
the job,
right,
don't
right.
take
I,
it.
I agree.
If a man telling you he don't want the job, don't hire him. So it's
Right.
bad on both parties. Then they brought him back, but I guess they brought him back saying, well, we got Derek Carr. Derek Carr more of a guy that can mesh with me more than Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston can. I could give him, a set of 3, 4 plays, and he could audible out a play that he don't see fit at the line of scrimmage at the time. But we just ain't really see a lot of that. So
Right.
we're gonna have to see, bro. We really gonna have to see. And now I feel like the offense is took a step back from these years past, these last 2 years, because we lost Mike, we lost Jarvis, we lost Andrews Pete, like it or not. Like we
Oh yeah.
lost.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Those are gonna show themselves.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really say losing Mike because Mike ain't been there since what 2021.
I mean,
20, he ain't really been there.
well, I'm just saying, going into the season with expectations like, yeah, we got Mike.
Yeah.
Because me last year, I felt like, okay, we got Mike, we got a chance. Because
Right.
we had Rashid, we had Olavi, and we had Mike. You need that chain mover. You need that big body. You need that red
True.
zone threat. You
True.
need
True.
that
I
dog.
I agree.
You need that dog. I always said, yeah, Chris Olavi, he's a number one receiver, but
I
he's like,
don't. I don't. I don't know if he's the number one receiver.
well, I was gonna say he like a number one receiver B. He like
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
with Mike, you got an alpha, you got that 1A, just like what Philly had with Devontae Smith. You
Mhm.
get AJ Brown up in there, he like that dog.
Right.
He's gonna be that dude that's gonna command that attention. And why,
Who's
why,
going?
why you feel
Who do
like
you? Who do you think gonna be that person to command attention this year to get him what you saying that he needs?
unless this dude Holker that a beast at tight end, or Jawan Johnson just show that he a beast at tight end, it's gonna have to be Olave. But some people feel like, shoot, with this offense, don't be surprised if Rashid Shaheed production is just on par with Olave, if not better. So
Yeah.
because Rashid Shaheed, he's shown some moments where he high point the ball and come down with it. He's shown moments where he gonna get that yak. And these two things that Chris Olave, we've been questioning him about.
Right.
Not to mention he might not miss no games due to concussion. Which another thing Olave has to overcome.
Right.
So it's a lot.
Okay, but in this offense, in this offense, they need a Debo Samuels or like a Brandon Ayuk. And do you think we have one of those on our team?
Taysom.
Taysom is one of
You
those two.
talking about strictly at wide receiver?
Yeah.
A lot of people like A.T. Perry. I'm not too high on A.T. Perry. Like it's just something about him. He give me Callaway vibes. Like he not just fast to me. He
got his, but his hands. Okay, if you had to give his hands a A through D, I give his hands like a B minus.
his hands decent to me. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's how
he'll come down with the ball, but I don't be seeing nothing where it's like, damn, boy, he amazed me coming down with that catch. Like he catch balls, I feel like a receiver's supposed to catch. But Michael Thomas, it's hard to just compare somebody to Michael Thomas. But we've seen number of catches where he just come down with it. You be like, God damn, that boy he dicked him like that. What the fuck? You don't say that with A.T. Perry. Not to me. I don't know. He got to show me. But other than that, I'm Cedric Wilson. I'm not too high on him. Like all these guys, they third string. They're the third to me.
Right.
But as far as that dog, I don't really see it. But it's not gonna matter if Jawan or the other tight end pan out. To me, it's not gonna matter as much.
Okay.
Yeah. As far as like Dennis Allen and Derek Carr and just the Saints in general, do you feel like this team is getting too much disrespect?
Way too much. And I know me and you talk about it all the time, but and I listen to your points because like we have a culture on the internet now where it's cool to be negative, right? But I never felt like you were part of that culture. Like you've always been saying the stuff that you say. You always been saying it. So I don't attach you to that culture, but like it's a culture now. And like you remember back in the day when it was on the only people that we allowed to talk about the Saints was like us. But like now people see these big nationwide journalists and these other people saying stuff about their team and they join in with them, and that shit upsets me. I mean, I don't know if I can cuss on here or not, but like,
Are you
but
good?
but but like that shit upsets me, and like I don't like seeing you join in with other people talking about your team. You know what I'm saying? And like we won 9 games last year, man. I was telling somebody, I forgot who I was telling. I was like, man, the Jets ain't won 9 games since 2015, man. But like fucking Barack Obama was the president of the United States last time they won 9 games, man, and we just won 9 games, and we acting like it's the end of the world. Like to go from Drew Brees to Derek Carr, that's a big drop. Regardless of how you wanna, regardless of how you wanna look at it, that's a big drop, you know. And we got to be patient, man. This stuff don't just happen overnight, man. Being great don't happen overnight. Like everything is a process. You got to find the right pieces, the right players. And even if let's just say let's just say we didn't take Derek Carr, then who would you have taken? Like at the moment, taking Derek Carr, regardless of what people want to say, that was the right move. Like we had like a playoff NFC championship level type defense. And if you think that, well, if we just would have had a quarterback, we could have just like not. I mean, and we're not even asking Derek Carr to be Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, or Patrick Mahomes. We're not even asking him to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want him to be good. Like just like you don't have to be great, but just be good, and the defense will take you the rest of the way. And we just haven't seen that yet. But I mean, we won 7 games in 2022. We won 9 games last year, you know, and if you do your math, that's 7. You got you adding on 2 to 7, so that's 9. So that's better. So I think that, and with a few more things going our way, we could have won 10 games if we didn't blow a 17-point lead to the Packers when Jameis Winston only got one first down after he was put in the game. Like, I mean, you know, things look a lot different. But things haven't gone the way that we wanted to go so far. We haven't seen the Drew Brees level. And Drew Brees covered a lot of people ass. A lot of people ass. I can't even say our offensive line was good. Like Drew Brees was coming to the line, changing plays, getting the ball out quick. Hell, we don't even know if the offensive line was really that good. You know what I'm saying? Like he just made up for so much. So to go from a first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback to now Derek Carr, it's going to be an adjustment, and it's not what we used to seeing from our Saints in the last. Because I tell people all the time, we went 7-9 3 years in a row, you know, and if Drew Brees wasn't our quarterback, man, them would have been 2 and 14 years, like Drew Brees was carrying the team himself. He was winning us 5 games just because he was Drew Brees, So I think we should show them a little more empathy, just or be sympathetic towards them. Like we don't got to kiss their ass, and you should expect the best from your team. Everybody want their team to be good, you know. But right now it's just a process, and they got better, and now we have a me and you both acknowledge that Pete Carmichael really didn't want to do the job. So now we got a fresh brains in the building with somebody who want to do the job and call the plays. So I just say let's just see what happened this year. Even though that beginning of the schedule is that first 6-7 weeks of the schedule looks tough. It's gonna really tell us who we are. Um, just we just got to wait and see, man.
We got 10 people up in the stream right now. If you got any questions for Buns, go ahead on and put it down in the comment section below. We'll get to it as soon as possible. Somebody has started it off already. I'm gonna let you answer this though, Bun. It said, "No cap, would you have traded a pick for Jahan Dotson?
I would have.
What would you have been willing to give up?"
I wouldn't have been able to give up that third, but I mean, we need another wide receiver, and his rookie year, he was looking like the man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I would have given up no higher than a fourth or fifth for him.
So you think that matchup with the Commanders just got a little bit more harder if they go ahead on and making these trade moves to get Ayuk? And do you feel like that matchup with Philly got much harder just because they got Dotson now?
That matchup, well, did Washington get Ayuk yet?
A lot of people speculating they making this trade to get
Oh,
Ayuk. Like they just
oh,
can't just trade away Dotson and just had a rookie quarterback with only Terry out there.
yeah. I like quarterback and I like quarterback and receivers that played college together. Like that formula has been working as of recently. Uh, I think if Jaden Daniels gets somebody in the building that he really trusts, and I think that'll be a good thing for them. Um, Philly getting Dotson, yeah, that that makes them tougher. But like I said, I trust my cornerbacks too. If I tell people all the time, like you can say whatever you want to say about Dennis Allen, but shit, he gonna have them cornerbacks ready. So we're gonna be ready for whatever, regardless.
The only thing about that, we Jalen Hurts a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, but now we got
Like
Chase
once that
Young.
play break down,
We got Chase Young and we got Willie Gay out there running everywhere. So we're gonna see what they about.
we're gonna have to see, bro. We're gonna have to see. I'm liking what Philly out there doing. We got Jerry asks, would you keep Kendrick Miller or move on?
Mm, he ain't played yet. Like that's the right now for this season. I guess you got to keep him, right? After this season, if he hasn't done anything, then I guess you have to move on. What's the running back name from Tulane? Spears that play for the Titans now.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying how he was hurt that we didn't draft him, and the reason why we didn't draft him was because he was hurt. And then we end up taking Kendre Miller. He ain't played, so yeah.
I think that see this is just when stuff like this happen and then fans just get up in arms. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of people in the fan base that wanted Spears. It was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people, but it
Yeah,
was a lot of people like me who felt like, well, this dude, his medical stuff ain't really looking too good, and Kendrick Miller medical stuff wasn't looking too good either. But Kendrick
right,
Miller was a big part that team got to the championship.
right,
Like that whole team not looking good right now. Like all the people that got drafted, they're not looking good right now. But Kendrick Miller was a big part of helping getting that team to the championship. And the guy has talent. I just think it's just a case of people just looking at stuff 2020. You making
hindsight. Yeah, it's just he just been injured. That's
yeah
all.
he
Because
was
because
good.
cause like against the Patriots, he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Um, and when he played against the Falcons, he did his
Yeah, that
thing.
last game against the
Yeah,
Falcons. Like if he
yeah,
was just healthy and doing good,
yeah,
everybody be like, "Damn, we could have got Spears," but would nobody just be all
yeah.
enraged like this?
Right, right,
That's what
right,
I think.
right.
But yeah, man. Let me see. We got Wick said, "I just think it's too many excuses for Cardew been in the league 11 years. He been hit his ceiling." I mean, yeah, he been in the league 11 years, but everybody
Yeah,
hoping that he could have that Geno Smith type of year Geno had 2 seasons ago. Like that's
right.
what everybody hoping on. So we're gonna have to see, man.
I just wanna see him with a nice offense and a good defense. Like I said, they had a lot of growing pains last year, and it's a lot of stuff that he did last year that I hated. That I hated. But when you look at the Saints team last year, every game they asked they asked for Derek Carr to be Patrick Mahomes, and we know he's not Patrick Mahomes in no capacity whatsoever. Like he literally did not have a run game at all. At all. I think we averaged like 2.8 yards a carry last year. Might not even been that. I know if you take Taysom out the equation, it's like probably like one of the worst ever. You know, and it's like we didn't have no running game. Like those teams weren't scared for us to run the ball. All they had to do was just focus on Derek Carr. You know, and I know, and if you give defensive coordinators the option just to focus on the pads, and then like him and Chris Olave weren't on the same page a lot of the times. It was just a lot of different stuff going on last year, and they were trying to say the right things but it just wasn't going the way they wanted to go last year. But hopefully they got all the kinks out, you know what I'm saying, and they're gonna be all right this year.
Yeah, I just feel like Carl, he didn't do himself a lot of he didn't do himself a lot of stuff in his favor for grace. Like
Right. I
exploding
agree.
Olave on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jameis Winston. I was starting to think like, man, is Jameis doing this stuff on purpose? Like, is his PR team doing this stuff on purpose to just get grace and just make Dennis Allen and Derek Carr look bad? Because it's just like, man, you got him. He just embracing the city, being out and about in the streets. But then you got caught. He never to be found. The only time he was seen is when he was at that first Pelicans game. It was just like, damn, bro.
I think, but I just think that's who Jameis is, though. Like, Jameis just a down to earth person, So
I don't
like, I mean, like you see everything he doing with the Browns now.
Game, he was riding his bike, through the French quarters, going to the games and stuff like
Right.
He liked that type of stuff. So
Right.
you gotta read the room, bro. And I just hope that Jake Hayner or Spence Rattler or whoever we draft in the future, I hope they just taking their notes, when it comes to this city, bro.
Right. I agree.
But yeah, man, I think with his play, he could have saved himself some grace if he would have just doing a lot of other stuff that just intangible, that just ain't even got nothing to do with the talent itself. But
yeah, but like even now, like I've seen him. Like I think they say he was the last person out signing autographs and stuff like that, and people still shit on him. Like people feel how they feel about him, and sometimes. And sometimes you really can't win people over. Like it's just gonna be what it is. So he just gotta go out. He just gotta go out there and ball. Winning cures everything. Like regardless of how you feel about anything, if he winning games, man, people not gonna care.
Yeah, man. Because at this point, a lot of people feel like he's a snake oil salesman, motherfucking scammy insurance guy.
They say a lot of stuff about him, man. I try to defend him as much as I can. I know that he didn't have a running game. If he has an okay running game, to take, I don't know if I was reading what Nick or Mike Triplett had said. One of them had said like it'd be nice for the Saints to have some second and fives or some third and twos, instead of every time he coming to the line it's 3rd and 11, 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14, 3rd and 9. Like, you can't really do too much with the playbook when you setting yourself up for failure like that, and that starts with the running game, So, I mean,
if McCoy or Fuaga go down for some time, like. You got to worry about that too.
Yep. Oh yeah.
If McCoy go down for some time, man. If Fuaga go down for some time, man. If Shaheed or Olave, like if any of these guys miss time, you got to look at what we gonna be dealing with. That's the stuff I be looking at.
I think personally though, I think Derek Carr got better when Mike got hurt last year. Once and that's no disrespect to Mike whatsoever. I love Mike. One of them. He's in my top 10 greatest Saints ever. I love him to death. But once you stop having to focus in on one wide receiver, I think things get a little bit easier for him.
Do you feel like the narrative that he throws a lot of hospital balls is true?
Those are the kind of and this is fun. I was having a conversation about that. That play that Mike got hurt on, he just got hurt because those are the kind of balls that Mike catches. It just so happened he got hurt right there. So I wouldn't say that.
We're gonna have to see, man. The one thing about this season, there's gonna be a lot of interesting storylines, and
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of answers that's gonna be answered. It's gonna be a lot
right,
of questions that's gonna
right,
be answered, bro.
right,
Whether
right.
whether you're on one side of the fence or not. Now
I agree.
let's talk about just the fans. You know, like a lot of people, you know, they call me a negative fan. A lot of people they call me a fake fan. Like, where do you
I
draw
don't.
the line at when it comes to being a fan of the team, or when it comes to being, you know, a fair weather fan of the team, or just somebody who hates the team? I think I seen you post a tweet. You was like, man, they really hate the Saints or something like that. Like, what's your threshold when it comes to fandom?
I don't like seeing. I think I had said just earlier when me and you were talking. I don't like seeing. I don't like seeing the fans shit on the team with other fans.
Okay.
But like, if it's just us talking, if it's Saints fans talking, man, I've been around here for a lot of bad times. I've been here for a lot of bad times with Drew, right here on Twitter, right there on Twitter. When we went 7-9, we'll start off 0-4. We'll go on a 3-4 game winning streak. We'll lose some more. Like so. So the fans, it's just that feeling they get now from getting a bunch of retweets now when they saying negative stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Um, and I won't call them fair weather fans. They just like the engagement of being negative, and it's no reason to be negative. Like it's so many things wrong with the Saints besides Derek Carr and Dennis Allen. I feel like they catch a lot of hell, but that's what get the people going. That's what get the retweets going. Oh, let's shit on Dennis Allen today. Let's shit on Derek Carr today, and they get the retweets going. And that's just ain't the way I rock. When it come about my team, I'm not. I'd rather say none at all about them. Like I'm gonna give them a chance to I'm gonna give them a chance to prove me wrong.
So what do you have to say about the fans who, like, even social media aside, like what about the fans who don't even much got a social media platform, or they do got a social media platform, but they don't really just speak on it, but they genuinely feel like, okay, well, as long as Dennis Allen get fired, we should see better days. Like, they kind of hoping that, you know, that the Saints have
I
a
feel I
better
feel like
season.
I feel like those people don't know much about football, and my ears really don't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're asking to get rid of one of the best defensive brains in football. That's why I'm so happy about that. Like you said, this year is going to tell a lot. See, now he got somebody that can handle offense, and he don't have to even really go over there. Like, I know the head coach makes the final call, but now he has somewhere where he can just focus on his defense because that's his specialty. Kind of like when you used to watch the Patriots play. You don't ever see Bill over there with Tom and them. Like, something happen, he'll go walk by him, talk to him, ask him why he did this and that right there. But for the most part, he'll be sitting down with the defense, coaching them, talking to them, because he knew that Matt Patricia, Josh Daniels, those people had the offense. Them and Tom, they got the offense. They gonna take care of that. I'm gonna take care of this defense. So hopefully this year, that's the luxury that Dennis Allen gets.
Do you feel like if we do fire Dennis Allen, this defense could potentially just really drop off, even if we got all this talent?
Oh yeah, oh
Mm.
yeah. That can happen with anybody. Like I tell people all the time, like we get rid of Dennis Allen, and I tell people that, like, when I'm at work, like, we get rid of Dennis Allen, um, Derek Carr, we get a top 5 pick, top 3 pick. That don't mean that we're gonna fix everything. Like, what the Houston Texans did last year was that don't happen too often. Like they had a piece here, a piece there, and then they got their quarterback, and they got a strong defensive coach that came in, and everything just came together. That don't happen all the time. Like, the New York Jets. I hate to keep using them as my example, but they've been looking for a coach and quarterback forever. Um, the Washington Commanders. These are, like, it's a bunch of teams that's looking for a coach and quarterback, and they don't just come because you get the number 1 pick in the draft.
Mm.
That don't mean that you're gonna be bad this year. And then and Saints fans be talking about. which I'm a Saints fan too. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than somebody or I know more than somebody or nothing like that. But like, let's say we saw it this year. They already talking about they don't want to watch when we 9-8. So what happens next year? Let's say we go 4-13 this year. They not gonna line up to watch. You know what I'm saying? And then we be bad that next year. Like we could be next 5 years. We don't have a winning record. Will they still be fans then, or will they be Cincinnati Bengals fans again? You know what I'm saying? Like like these are the type of fans we talking about. Like you have to be careful what you wish for. I wish for Drew Brees to retire. Now I hate that I wish that. That was a Hall of Fame quarterback. I'm saying retire. Luckily, you know what I'm saying, he did what was best for his health, but man, like these people be wishing for stuff, and man, you got to be careful what you wish for because you can get exactly what you want, and it don't be nothing you want whatsoever. You got to be careful what you wish for.
And I think every fan secretly has some type of agenda. Some fans, they kind of want, you know, this to happen so this could transpire, or
Right.
this to happen so that could transpire. Like a lot of fans, they just screaming for Rattler right now. They screaming for Rattler. You got a small percentage. They screaming for Jake. You got people who want Derek Carr and Dennis Allen succeed. You got people who don't want to succeed. So we get some new blood up in here. Like every fan gonna have the agenda some way somehow, and I think that at the end of the day, a lot of people have the same destination but just different routes. Like me personally, I ain't gonna lie. It'll take a lot for me to like Dennis Allen and Derek
Mm-hmm.
Carr because I hate them. And I love the team. It's just them two. And it just so happened those two are like the most important things with the team, the quarterback and head coach duo. So it's going to take a lot. But I always say, man, it's either going to be three things that's going to happen. They're going to prove me wrong. They can win
Are
a
they gonna
Super
prove?
Bowl. That could be the best outcome. They
Hold
can
on,
win a
hold on,
Super
hold on,
Bowl.
hold up though. Do they have to win a Super Bowl to prove you wrong? Like let's say they go to the conference the game before the NFC Championship game, but we play good all year. You feel me? It's
They'll
just
prove me wrong. They'll prove me wrong.
okay, okay,
They will prove me wrong if that happened.
okay.
I think me and you talked about it on Twitter. I think we said if they win 12 games or something like this, we could make a bet. But you said you had to wait to see before we make the bet or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. Let's say they win 10 games this year, right? 10
okay.
games.
Okay.
But they get but they win the round, but they win the wild card round
Mm-hmm.
and they play good the divisional round,
Mm-hmm.
but they lose on the last second field goal.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the team?
They they what's the word? What I just said, I'll give them they just do. I'll give them
Okay.
credit.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the thing. First of all, you won double digit wins. Second
Mhm.
of all, you made it to the playoffs. You beat a playoff team, and you
Right.
was in it with another playoff team. Like if you do that, I will give Dennis Allen and Derek Carr credit because to me, this schedule. They saying it's an easy schedule, but it's much harder.
Nah, it's much harder than
But yeah, it's much
yeah.
harder than last year. But it get easier down the road. It get easier down the road because we do play the Raiders. We do play. Bo Nix got to show me. He got to show me. We do play the Broncos. We do play the Giants. We do play the Panthers twice. We do play the Chargers. They first round receiver. He like the third or fourth string right now from that TCU team that I was talking about.
Mm.
So we got some matchups that's definitely in our favor down the line. It's just gonna be how we come out the gate like in the first 6 or 7 weeks.
Right.
But I feel like it's a lot that they got to show me and prove to me. Like I ain't from New Orleans this year. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from the show me this year. They got to show me because this team hurt me, bro. Dennis Allen and Derek Carr really hurt me, bro. Dennis Allen hurt me, and I was defending Dennis Allen with his rookie year. I was defending him. I was like, man, give him time, be patient, y'all. He not Sean Payton. I was just defending him, but
I think he's becoming a better coach too. I think he's becoming a better head coach. I think he's not not on well, he hasn't shown me anything on the field yet, but outside the field, like he's more talkative now. He's starting to realize, hey, this your team, man. Do your thing, because it's either you do your thing or your ass gonna be fired. and I think he's starting to do things his way now. He's starting to talk more. Like I was watching the interview he had with Kay Adams, and I'm like, man, Dennis really starting to come into himself. He's starting to open up more and talk
Kay
more.
Adams, the NFL Taylor Rooks, man. Everybody gonna be all.
And she
Everybody
is,
gonna be
she
all
is.
excited.
I swear to God, she is. I swear to God, she'll
But
get an answer out of anybody, bro.
yeah, but like I said, man, I feel like they could surprise me and shock me and win a Super Bowl. That's the best thing that can happen. To me, the second best thing that can happen is we just turn everything over after the season. Like we just turn everything over after the season because we just doing everything everybody's saying we're gonna do. And the
Okay,
worst thing that can happen is we have a mediocre season, which I think we're gonna have. I think we're gonna be 8-9. That's gonna be the worst thing that can happen, especially if they run
I
it
agree
back.
with you.
Because look,
I
if
agree
we
with you.
8-9, what happens if we 8-9, but the offense kind of playing well, but we just coming up
Right,
short, and Clint
right.
Kubiak get head coaching offers? What if we 8-9, but Chase Young get 10 sacks? Now he didn't play himself out of the market. He didn't play himself out of the Saints. He gonna pull a Trey Henderson and go to another team.
I
What
think
if
I
Taysom
agree with you
Hill,
100%.
Cam, and Tyron and Damari, what if half of them retire?
I agree.
Like, we got to think about that.
The worst thing I agree. The worst thing we can do is be mediocre. That's the worst thing we can do. That's the worst thing we can do.
Hmm. I don't know, man.
But but even okay. So let's say we crash out. I'm gonna say my floor. I think I was saying in the space. The floor is with Marshawn getting hurt, offensive line being ass, running game never develops. We 4-13.
That's your
Mhm.
flow.
Yeah, that's my
I
flow.
thought you said on Twitter your flow was 10 games or something like that, and then you
Oh no,
said the Steelers
I
14.
was no, I didn't seen too much now. Like I didn't seen way too much. I watched that last preseason game. Like man, things can get bad, man. Things can get bad. Things
So
can
that
always get
95
bad.
yard that 95-yard drive ain't give you confidence.
Mm-mm. Not yet.
To me, that reminded me of that Seahawks game where AK and Taysom Hill put the team on their back. That's what that reminded me of. Like I don't give much
Yeah,
credit to Carl on that drive. I give credit to the offensive line blocking for the run game. And
right, right,
and that was against the 49ers second unit. Like if
right.
people think that would have happened against Bosa and goddamn Greenlaw and with that other
I,
middle
I don't
linebacker.
I don't think Greenlaw gonna start the season off. Ain't he still hurt?
But yeah, he's still hurt. But I'm just talking about their starters in general.
Well,
Like if people think that shame shit would have happened to them, boy, they crazy, especially with the Jamal Williams. But
yeah.
I like Jamal Williams. I ain't gonna lie. I think
I think he
he
gonna be better
this
this year.
year.
I hope so. I hope all of them be better this year.
Mm.
Yeah, I hope
So
everybody.
you said our ceiling
Uh,
is what?
our ceiling is 12-5.
12-5.
12-5 will have me acting like I used to act back in the day. I
Twelve
act a
and
fool.
five. But Dennis
12.
Allen, Derek
Yeah,
Carr.
yeah. That'll have me acting a fool. I flow 4-13. It can get bad.
See, your ceiling can't be that high off. It can't be that far off from the floor though, bud. Like my
Well,
ceiling, my
my
ceiling
what
is 9. I got us at 8 and 9. I think our floor is 7. I give them 7.
my flow is so far away from my ceiling because of the fact
If everything go wrong.
yeah, everything can go wrong. See, but ceiling my ceiling is if everything go right, and my flow is if everything go wrong.
Okay, so assuming we relatively healthy, what's your floor and what's your ceiling?
Okay,
Just off of that alone, just relatively healthy.
relatively
Yeah, of
healthy.
course, everybody gonna have some injury, but we don't
Yeah.
just get no devastating injuries like Derek Carr missing a bunch of time, like Olave missing a bunch of time. Like we don't just get devastating. Everybody
Okay.
gonna get injured and come back soon or whatever. Like what's your ceiling and what's
Uh, I did 10-7 the ceiling,
okay?
and
That's not bad.
6-11.
Hmm. Okay, that's not bad. You one game off from what I got
Yeah,
because I got
yeah,
7-10 and I got 9-8.
yeah.
And I really got us 8 and 9 going because I feel like we play some trash ass teams, boy. We play them
Yeah,
Giants.
but I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad that the Falcons making the moves that they making. That's the only thing keeping the Saints in my mind. In my mind, that's the only thing that's keeping the Saints from going on and doing the rebuild the way they need to. Is somebody gotta go ahead and take over the division.
Yeah,
Now, if the Falcons mediocre, then the Saints gonna keep like we all right there together. Like besides the Panthers, because the Panthers might be the worst team in all of sports, like basketball, football, baseball, everything. They might be the worst team in sports. But um the Bucks, the Falcons, and the Saints, man, it's gonna be right there again. It's gonna be all us right there together again.
the
It's
Bucks
gonna
been
probably
chilling.
it's gonna probably come down to 2 or 3 games.
I think the Bucks, the Falcons, and the Saints kind of like all on par equally. If I
Right.
had to give one the edge, I would give Atlanta the edge just because I feel like they head coach quarterback duo. I just like Raheem Morris. I feel like he's a leader of men. I like Kirk Cousins better than Derek Carr. I think he just he like a tier above Derek Carr to me. Well, probably 2 tier above. he kind of like Matt Stafford to me.
Right.
Um, Other than that, I think they got a good old line. I think they got 2 good running backs. That's 1,000 yard type of running backs. Drake London, he pretty decent. Um, but adding that pass rusher, that was good.
Yeah,
Getting
Judon. Yeah,
yeah,
Matthew Judon. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Simmons, like that was
Mm-hmm.
good for their defense. Like they
Yeah.
really needed that. Like they're gonna have the best tandem when it comes to safety in the league. Like we're gonna see Derek Carr thinking those 2 safeties probably in the game saying, "Oh yeah, man, thanks. That was a good play, man. That was a good play, man. The safety ain't do what he was supposed to do. He didn't do his assignment. Like we're gonna see
Right.
that potentially, bro.
Yeah.
But
Somebody Wick TV asked if the Saints don't make the playoffs this year, should DA be back? And my answer to that, probably probably not, man. Probably not.
wow, not
But
fun,
it
not
depends.
fun.
It depends on what the season look like. It depends on what the season look like because I don't know if Derek Carr don't fight back in that Lions game. If the team don't fight back, not Derek Carr by himself, but if the team don't fight back in that Lions game, he might have been gone in.
That's this why this
I
why
don't
I hate
know.
that. This why I hate that a lot of them easy games is on the back end because they might be in the hole. They're gonna make a last little fight to justify keeping this dude, bro. Like I hate.
They fought back in that line, but I thought the line was finna score 100 on us, man. I had never seen no shit. Man, them people got up 21-0 so fast on us, bro.
But
I
see, and
said,
that's the thing. I don't really think they really fighting back. I think the other team just being laxed. I think they
mm,
just being lax, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that last year at the end of the season, the team put together a nice little run. Um, MT was gone. Uh, they just started, but then they played that Rams game, and that's when I realized that we weren't gonna make the playoffs. Like it was just a different level. Like the play call, the stuff that they were calling just looked better with them.
And that's another thing. Like everybody say those last 4 5 games. But what happened when we played them damn Rams? What happened when we played them Lions before them 4 5 games? When we play good teams, them dudes get them dudes. Dog, Dennis Allen just can't beat a good team, dog. Like, and everybody talking about the mobile quarterback. Matt Stafford ain't mobile. He was out there throwing dots. Goddamn,
Yeah,
Jared Goff ain't mobile. He was out there throwing dots. It was hard to stop that damn good tight end when a team got a good tight end. So it's
yeah,
like, what's gonna happen when we play these good teams, bro? Mobile quarterback or not, when you play a good head coach and a good quarterback, what you gonna do? You gonna fold or you gonna stand up to them bright lights? That's what I want to see. What's gonna happen when we play these damn good teams, bro? Mobile quarterback or not? And everybody talk about the last 4 5 games. That was some trash ass team we was playing. We was playing Tommy Cutlets. We played Bryce Young. If we'd have played Andy Dalton with them Panthers, I think we'd have lost that game. We played goddamn. We were playing some trash ass teams, bro. And then you talk about the 9-8. I feel like we wouldn't have won them 9 games if we'd have been playing starting quarterbacks. Like I really feel like that. So
Yeah,
we really had to
yeah. But
go our way.
you gotta play who you play though. You know.
Yeah, you still gotta take things in the context though, bro. It's like you gotta play with who you play. To
Though
me, that's like looking at the stats.
Tommy beat somebody. Tommy beat a few teams.
That was like the first game or something like that. But then
He
once you
still
get film
won.
on, when you get film on, that's different. I don't know, dog.
He won.
Man, you know what really made me hate Dennis Allen and just become a rogue fan? That damn line, that Vikings game. That Vikings game, I told myself, I said, damn, dog, I really don't think we're gonna win anything of significance as long as Dennis Allen.
Which one?
We lost to
Which
the
one?
Vikings.
Which
Josh
which one?
Dobbs. Josh Dobbs.
Ah, Josh Dobbs.
I thought for sure, man, on all my FanDuel and on my DraftKings, I had the defense just at my number one, at my number one pick and all that on all these lines. I was like, yeah, but they ain't got Kirk Cousins, they ain't got Jetta, but we about to stop these boys. Man, boy,
That's your fault for not doing your homework though. Josh Dobbs had just beat the Cowboys.
Man, I didn't care about that. They didn't have Justin. They didn't have Justin Jefferson. They didn't have.
He played. He was playing with the Cardinals when he beat them. Josh Dobbs was on his Linsanity run. He was just going around beating teams.
I just felt like we was gonna win that game, bro. I felt like there's no way we could lose that game. And when they lost that game, boy, that hurt me, boy. I was just like, I turned rogue. I turned rogue, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, man, dog, we gotta get this dude up out of here. We gotta get this dude up out of here.
I think you was there before that.
Huh?
I said I think you hated Dennis Allen way before that.
Yeah, but that was the turning point. That was the point where I said, man, this dude gotta get fired. Look, everything Atlanta did, I wanted us to do. They fired Arthur Smith. They got them a quarterback that can compete right now. They got the quarterback of the future. They got the pass rusher that the fans was complaining about when they took Penix because they wanted Dallas Turner, and they got Simmons. So it's
okay,
like,
okay. Now, how many times in history has the Saints just signed the free agent that everybody wanted?
Oh, here we go. I already see what this is.
Yeah. Because
I'm about to debunk this too. Go ahead.
Now. You tell me how many times do the Saints actually get the free agent that they want? Like we got Drew Brees on accident.
Man, we slipped them pennies off of Simmons, and that boy said he got to go to work in the morning. And went right to that. The only reason we signed Tyrann Mathieu is because the Chiefs ain't want him, and he didn't have no big market at his age of his career. That was like one of the first guys to really see how this safety market is becoming now. You know, and with Jarvis Landry, he's not in the league right now. Nobody ain't want this dude. You know, who else? Chase Young. We got so lucky getting this dude in the prime of his career. This dude's still a baby. This dude ain't never 24 years old in the prime of his career on the contract.
So you making my point?
No, we only got lucky because that neck injury ran other teams off. They did not.
So you making my point?
No, we got lucky, Bun. We got lucky.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that don't nobody want to play in New Orleans. Don't nobody want to come play in New Orleans.
No, you telling me DA get them panties off. We caught these.
Oh yeah. Right. I did.
We caught them at the right time. DA just caught them dudes when they just
I did tell you that
with their boyfriend. That's how he got them panties off. We caught him at the right time. Like, is he a good recruiter? Or are we catching these at the right time and dudes that we really want that's beloved by the city because they LSU ties and they New Orleans ties? That's the only reason. And then I think the organization did that on purpose on some nostalgia type of stuff. They use nostalgia as a weapon on us to get us all in line. Just like when they signed Jimmy Graham. Oh yeah, we got Jimmy Graham. They did all this stuff. Mark Ingram, like, man. But these dudes ain't have a big market, Bun. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, I know that too. I agree with you. I agree with you 100% that a lot of these signings that we getting really they not picking New Orleans first. Like I think the Saints offered Simmons the same thing Atlanta did, but you know, if you want to raise your family in Atlanta, you want to raise your family in New Orleans.
Oh, get out of here, boy. He didn't judge that off of that. He went with Raheem Morris because he's a leader of men. And Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins is
he got ties to the Saints organization.
who?
Simmons, I think one of his coaches here.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that should tell you that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a
that's
lot.
that should tell you that this somebody that don't want to
His
play here.
coaches, he still ain't come.
That's right.
Because Atlanta is just a favorite. That's the whole point. Atlanta the favorite, bro. And they probably paid him a little bit more. Like one thing about Mickey, when he said his number, that's his number.
I think his number was Atlanta number though. Like I said, I think he just picked Atlanta over us. It wasn't nothing we could do about it.
He picked them because a lot of people got Atlanta ahead of us right now, bro.
Yeah.
And it's rightfully so. Like if we just take our black and gold glasses off and we just look at Kirk Cousins, we look at their O line, we look at their two good running backs, Drake London. He not no elite, but he's solid. You got unlocked potential in Kyle Pitts. On the defense, you're gonna be right next to probably the best safety with Bates. That's a good duo right there. And he just got Judon. Judon, he might be 32, but this dude's just coming off a 15 sack season when he was last healthy. He had 4 sacks right before he went down. He went down a week before we played him. Like that was a lot of luck that was happening for us last
Do
year.
you do you have your Saints glasses off right now?
I always have my Saints glasses off. I look
Okay.
at
All right. Well, keep them off. And keep your Dennis Allen hate away too. You play safety, and you joining the team. Which one would you join, the Falcons or the Saints?
I'm joining the Falcon because they just got you done, and on top of that, they hold on, did Simmons go there before they got you done or not? Well,
No,
even
same day.
I think it was a day or two later, but even then, he probably had a little. He probably knew
Inside.
that they would
Yeah,
do that
yeah.
if he came through. But all I'm saying is this: Raheem Morris is a defensive coach, so he probably said, "Okay, Dennis Allen probably better than Raheem Morris," and I got my coach over here that I got ties with that's on the
Right.
defensive staff with the Saints. I got Tyrann Matthew, me and him,
Right.
we cool,
Boys, yeah.
but I felt like he had a better chance at winning with the Falcons.
Okay. I mean, I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad
I ain't
at
mad
it
at
either.
him.
I mean, a lot of people bashing him right now. I see people cursing him out and all this and all that. Saints fan talking about hope he break his ACL. Like, that's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna wish for no hurt on no player. Like, a lot of people want to see Spence Rattler at the expense of Derek Carr getting hurt. Like, I don't want to see no player get hurt. Like, whether you a division rival or not. Like, I don't like to see that type of stuff. But I really think he made a good decision. Like,
Yeah,
he went to the
I agree.
he went to the
I agree.
Falcons. And it's crazy because the Bucks just been chilling. They ain't really been doing nothing. They just brought their
I haven't
people.
heard. I haven't heard. In fact, they lost their OC. They OC the coach at what you call it for the
Well,
Falcons.
yeah. So a lot of people feel like he got Baker right. He gonna get Bryce right. But they lost their OC. I don't know who they replaced their OC with. They who else they lost? They lost Devin White, but everybody was saying he was getting trashed for some reason. He looking good in Philly right now, though. From what he
That's
looking
the
good in
thing.
Philly.
That's the thing about them players, man. You just never know when they're gonna turn it up.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out Devin. He from the 318.
Yeah, man. Devin, I know. Devin, he ride them horses and stuff. I thought he was. So he from Shreveport?
Nah, he from outside city.
Oh, I thought
It's
he was
like
from.
he from a little country town. It's like an outskirts city. It's not even an outskirts city. It's a few towns over, but like it ain't far from here though. You can get here within 30 minutes.
All right. Well, should we coming up on the hour that we've been on the
shit.
show? Let's go ahead on and go through the schedule real quick before I let you go, man.
Oh shit, we just talking, man. I ain't tripping.
Oh, all right. Well, I still want
I
to go
ain't
through the
tripping.
schedule. Still want to go through
Okay,
the
hold
schedule.
on. I seen somebody say something about Carter. I mean Dennis Allen never calling out. Derek Carr.
Talking about
Yeah.
with TV. I got a question. He
Yeah.
said,
And Wick.
Dennis Allen quick to call out other players, but what's his reason on never calling out Derek Carr? But yeah, he called out Kendrick Miller a lot.
Most most coaches don't call out their quarterback. I think the only coach I ever seen call out their quarterback was Bill Belichick.
I'm about to say
You won't.
tell it to Tua Tagovailoa. Brian
With
Flores.
what you call it with a Brian Flores, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say they want Brian Flores. They want Brian Flores. It was always something about that dude. I was like, I don't want that dude as my head coach. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm glad that stuff came out. If they was thinking about getting Brian Flores, now that shit's out the window. Ben Johnson, me as soon as possible, man. If Dennis Allen get fired, I want Ben Johnson. If Clint Kubiak could show that he got leadership skills, I wouldn't mind him, and he's head coach material. But they really got to do their homework on him. They can't just hire him just cause. And
Right.
I won't want that dude from the Chiefs. What that boy name is? Eric Bieniemy. I don't want him. I don't want nobody that old. I want somebody. If it's not Ben Johnson, I want Clint Kubiak. I want somebody fresh new head coach. And we just give him a chance like we gave Sean Payton a chance. That's what I want. They got any head coaches that you like? If Dennis Allen get fired?
I haven't even thought that far ahead yet. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ben Johnson was one of my picks. I wanted him last year. So
you wanted him last year was what the offensive coordinator?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. It says oh, yeah, so did you answer his question?
Yeah, I had said that most coaches don't call out their quarterbacks.
Oh, okay.
It mostly be a one-on-one thing. Like, don't think that the quarterback ain't getting fussed at. It just don't be publicly.
Drea said Tristan Wirfs holding out, ain't it? I don't know about that. If he's holding out, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pay him because they need him. Got somebody from the 318 up in here. All right, let's go through these. Let's go through these games, Bun, and I want you to tell me win or loss, and just give me a little quick, brief summary why we gonna win or lose. So we're gonna go through all 17 and see what you got, and take your black and gold glasses off. Just come with logic.
They all.
All right, come on, let's get it. All right, first game of the year. Saints coming down to New Orleans in that dome, and Bryce Young gonna face that defense.
Panthers coming down to New Orleans.
Panthers coming down.
We gotta win that game. So I'm gonna say yeah.
That game. Oh, if we lose that game, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got the Saints, right? All right. Why you got the
Saints? Because we gotta win that game. If we don't win that game, I don't know, man. I don't know.
The pitchforks came out real early. We lose that game.
You know what? I was talking to my boy. I was talking to my boy earlier. A couple
payroll.
Sorry, not earlier. I'm tripping. Nick, I was telling him, I was like, man, we don't win that first. Yes, he do. He do. Swear to God. We was sitting there talking, and like last year, the first play of the game last year, man, Shaheed fumbled the ball, bro. And that's something that I won't ever forget. Like, I was like, shit, that's the way this season's finna start. So we can't have one of those moments this year. We gotta beat the Panthers first game of the year.
Do we have to beat them in dominant?
So I'm gonna say, it's the first game of the year. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because it's the first game of the year.
Man, fuck that. They better beat them dudes by 13.
That gotta be your answer, man. Come on now.
It better be your answer. It better not be no butt cheek Clint type of game, man. All right, man. Second game of the season, man. Saints go to Dallas, man. We got the Michael Parsons versus Trevor Penning experiment, man. Who you got?
Hold on, man. My Saints glass that almost came back on. Is CD playing?
You feel like we gonna win? Say we gonna win, but
Is
give me a reason
is
why we gonna win.
okay? I'm gonna say we gonna win, and that's because I don't know if CD gonna play. And
You know that man playing. You know that shit.
no,
All
no,
this
no,
stuff.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't know that yet. I don't know. I don't even know if Jerry
Chris
Jones
Jones held
wanna.
out one game. Chris Jones held out one game. That
Jerry
stuff.
Jerry Jones Jerry Jones might trade him.
Okay, well, just assuming that he's gonna play. Just assuming that he's gonna play.
Okay, assuming he gonna play, and the Dallas beat the hell out of teams that they supposed to beat the hell out of at home, it might get ugly for us.
Mm.
So I'm gonna give us a. Oh man, I hate to say this. I hate to say this, man. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna
Okay.
lose.
Okay.
We're gonna lose.
Yeah, you in Streetport too,
I
so I
don't.
know a lot of Cowboys fans
No,
out.
don't. I was about to say, don't start that shit because I hate to hear them talk. They always talk. They always run in their mouth.
Mm.
But yeah,
All right,
I
so
know
you
that
gotta
game.
say one.
I gotta say 1-1 right now.
Okay. Then we come back home. We come back home. We got Jalen Hurts coming into town. He's regarded as the Saints killer. Mobile quarterback. Who you got? They just made
I
that
got the
trade.
Eagles. I got the Eagles winning.
Okay, yeah, they just made that trade. They got Devin White. They got C.D. Deuce back. Why you got them
Mhm.
winning?
Oh, I forgot about that. That's gonna be a well, that's gonna be a nasty game. That's gonna be a nasty game.
You forgot about the C.D. Deuce.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
they
had
got
forgot he back
Saquon
on there.
Barkley too. Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
lost Kelsey, but they feeling real good about their center that they got now. So
Right,
yeah.
right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I, I think everybody. I think the offense hadn't started clicking yet. So give me 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
We
Okay.
lost.
1 and 2. Okay. Now that's the one right here. We travel to Atlanta. We go see them Falcons. We go see Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson, and we go see Simmons. We go pay him a visit. You know who you got?
We gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them in Atlanta.
Okay, we're gonna beat them in Atlanta. Okay, why we gonna beat them in Atlanta?
I just feel like we can. I mean, we got the potential to do it. We can do it. We can. Yeah, we can do it.
Well, but you gotta give me some reasons why we gonna beat these teams or lose to these teams. You ain't gotta be no big paragraph. It gotta be a few lines.
uh,
You got people in the chat, they listening right now. They want to know why.
yeah, I know, I know. We're gonna go out. I mean, we're just gonna after starting 1 and 2. I think Derek gonna see who that boy, and in his mentions, all y'all gonna be in his mentions talking that shit, and that's gonna be his bounce back game.
Okay, we gotta say two
That's
wins.
gonna that's gonna probably be the game that's gonna get the season going.
Okay, we're gonna get the season going, huh? Okay, well let's
Right.
go ahead and get the season going to Kansas City. That's our next game. We're
Yeah.
gonna see the Super Bowl champions at their house, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah,
That's
we
an
got
L.
that's an L.
Yeah, that's an L. That's an L just because I just never know what Patrick Mahomes gonna do, man.
Okay. Uh,
So
I
we
mean,
2-3 now.
yeah, we 2-3 now. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And you know what? If we start 2-3 in them first 5 games,
Mhm.
I'm real cool. I'm cool. It ain't time to ring the alarm. It ain't time to fire nobody. It ain't time to bench nobody yet.
Mm.
Not yet.
So you don't think that great defense that we got could slow down Patrick Mahomes?
Man, I ain't seen nobody slow down Patrick Mahomes, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Remember that game that we played him in the dome and Drew had just came back off an injury?
Yeah, but he was
And
making throws I never seen before.
yeah, that's why I say our defense was on their ass. It just
Yeah,
them
he was
dudes
just
was just
making them throws. Yeah,
the dude was just making unbelievable passes and unbelievable catches. I was
yeah.
like, man, you couldn't even get mad at the defense. I'm like, man, if
Nope.
that dude making that type of play, then they just win that game, bro.
You can't do nothing but that was almost like that year. Remember when we played Pittsburgh and
Yeah, yeah,
and Antonio Brown?
yeah.
They I don't even know if you remember or not, but Pittsburgh didn't run the ball one time in the second half. The only time they ran the ball was when they ran that fake punt and got stopped.
Every time
Other
I
than
think,
that, every play in the second half of that game, they threw the ball.
every time I think about that Pittsburgh game, I think about that damn Giants game when Odell went crazy. Then I think about that one game with the Lions when Matt Stafford went crazy in that second half.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So you got the Chiefs.
So we 2-3.
Okay, we 2-3. Okay, then we go down back home, and then the Bucks come see us. Baker
Oh,
Mayfield.
that's a win. We can win that. I just think
Okay.
after that Chiefs game,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be all right. So now we 3-3.
Okay, this the game right here. Everybody gonna want to see, boy. We got Sean Payton coming into town, man. With Bo
That's a
Nix.
win. That's a win.
Okay, why? I need to hear why on this.
I don't. Shit. I don't think that Bo Nix is good,
Mm.
and I don't think Denver has any offensive weapons, and I think we gonna see Dennis Allen start to look like Sean Payton. The way he's gonna be cocky that game, because you know it's bad blood coming in this game. You know it is. You know it is. You know it's gonna be a lot of talking. It ain't gonna be as friendly as everybody try to make it out to be.
Mm.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of shit talking that game.
Well, when I think about this game, this is one of the hardest games to pick when I was doing my schedule prediction. This is one of the hardest games up to pick. But you know what I think about when I think about this game? I think
Hmm.
about that 38-3 beatdown that we gave the Packers with Jameis Winston. We ain't have no Michael Thomas, We ain't
Hmm.
have a lot of offensive firepower. We had Callaway and goddamn Harden that we was throwing the ball to. We
Hmm.
had Jameis Winston as the quarterback. But you know what? They had a good coach. I mean, we had a good coach. We had Sean Payton. So you just can't underestimate some stuff certain times. And Bo Nix, he got wheels. He got wheels. So it's gonna be a good, fun, interesting matchup to see Dennis Allen versus Sean Payton, bro. Dennis Allen
Right. Right.
defense versus Sean Payton offense, which Dennis Allen defense talent wise is on paper is looking way better than what Sean Payton working with on this offense. So if Sean
Right.
Payton in this game, boy, you just gotta tip your hat. You gotta
Yeah.
tip your hat, bro. But
But but
I just
but
can't
give me
see
my
Cam
dub.
Jordan let that happen, huh?
I said give me my dub though. So
Yeah, yeah,
so
4 wins.
where 4 wins? So we four
Yeah,
and three.
yeah, you gotta
How
get in
you
the.
how you how you feeling right now on Twitter if we 4-3?
I'm feeling good. Like
Okay. Okay.
you made it
Okay.
through the gauntlet. You made it through the
Yeah.
gauntlet.
Right. Right.
You made it through the
Right.
gauntlet of them 7 games with a winning record.
Right.
Then we go. Then we go see the Chargers, man. We go to their house, bro. You got Justin Herbert. A lot of people are putting him in like elite status or a little bit other elite status when it comes to being a
Give me
quarterback. Just
give me
got
my dub. 5-3.
no offensive firepower, right?
Yeah.
That
Five
defense
and
gonna
three.
suffocate him, huh?
Right. 5-3.
Okay, we 5-3. You got us at 5-3. So basically, they just ain't got enough to work with on offense. That's probably why.
Right.
Okay, to me, this gonna be another thing with the head coach. Like I just feel like Harbaugh a better head coach than Dennis Allen, but talent
Ah,
wise, they do not got no talent.
he a
But
he a better he a better college recruiter than college coach, but I don't know if he a better NFL coach.
oh, come on, Bun, come on,
I don't
Bun.
I
You
don't
go
know
ahead
that
on
yet. I don't
you
know
go
that
ahead on you go ahead on and put that on Twitter. See the reaction you gonna get. All right, we got the Panthers again, man. We going to their house this time. You got us with 5 wins so far.
Well, then put us at 6 wins.
Okay, 6 wins. I ain't even much gonna ask.
Because I feel like they the worst organization in football.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I think we're gonna sweep them too.
Yeah.
My thing is, if we sweep them, it better not be by the hair of our ass. We better bust their ass.
I think the second game is going to be worse than the first game. The first game might be close. The first game might upset you. It might be 21-17, pissing you off. The second game not going to be close though.
Okay. Then we got Atlanta coming to town. You got us with 6 wins. You got us with 6 wins, right?
I got us at 6 wins. They might beat us in it at home. They might beat
Okay.
us at home.
Why they gonna beat us this time?
So, they gonna get a lot of more things going. Kirk Cousins will be comfortable in that offense. Um, they got a few. They got a, you know what I'm saying. They not sorry. They not trash. So losing, so splitting the series with them probably wouldn't be a bad thing. So
Okay.
I'll get them a win here.
All right. Then we got Jameis Winston coming to town. Famous Jameis J-Bo coming to town.
Oh,
Deshaun Watson gonna be starting probably, but we got Miles Garrett.
uh,
He will be right there lined up against Trevor Penning. Who you got in this game?
if we will Nick Chubb be back?
Come on, bud. Just assume all these people gonna play. Just assume all these people gonna play. We just assuming
Okay.
that people playing.
Mm, we can squeeze that one out. I think Deshaun Watson is ass. Uh, I think Jameis Winston is ass. Oh, but they got Jared Judy, but he ass. So yeah, that's a win for us.
You weren't saying Jameis Winston was ass when he was on the Saints.
Of course not, because he played for the Saints.
Oh, see what I'm saying? That's that bullshit, bud. That's that bullshit.
Hey man,
If
James
I
Winston
was
was ass
Derek
before
Carr
he got to the
ass, I would
Saints.
say Derek Carr ass when he hit on the Saints or the Raiders. But that
No,
just me.
because once you my family, you my family. I gotta defend you.
See, bud, you be doing that shit. You fan like how a parent's supposed to fan with when they at their son Pee Wee game. No one gonna be trashing some motherfucker. None of these boys got no technique, but you say go get them next time.
Right. Exactly.
All right, man. All right. You got us with
So
7
we
wins.
had 7 win. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now
We getting there.
Okay, now we going back home. Well, no, we staying home. We
Mm-hmm.
got the Rams coming into town.
Mm. I don't know what they defense look like, but I know they offense gonna
They
be on
defense
point.
was young last year, but they defensive
Mhm.
coordinator had them playing fast and pursuing shit. You know,
Okay.
they were very young, so
So
right now they got a year under their belt. They got a lot of
so
rookies on defense.
I'm gonna say that's an L because I'm gonna say that's an L. I'm gonna say that's an L if the fans don't come out and support and that dome don't be rocking. If that's
If
one of
we
them
got seven,
games where
why wouldn't the
Matt
fans be
Stafford,
there?
no, eh,
If we got 7 wins
huh?
at this point, why wouldn't the fans not be in there? Especially when we got this easy schedule on the back end. We got 7 wins at this point, so why would the fans be in there?
Because sometimes they be tripping, man. I don't know.
Come
They
on, man.
they 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 want Derek Carr gone. They want Dennis Allen gone. But if the fans there and that dome rocking, then I could say we'll win. But if it's not, then give. In fact, go ahead and give us an L because last year when I watched them play them on Thursday Night Football, they would have beat us anywhere in America.
Okay.
They could have
Um,
played at Derek Carr house. They would have beat us. It didn't matter. They were just a better coach team. They were just a better team last year.
I just like the head coach QB combo, man. I just think that's just so
Mm-hmm.
important. Um, and we going
Sean
to
McVay and Matt Stafford get it going.
yeah. All right, we got us with 7 wins. All right. Then we going to the
How
New York
many
Giants.
how many losses we got?
Well, shit.
How
Come
many
on, don't
losses
make
we
me do
got?
math on the spot right now, Bunny. I know we got 7 wins.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
shit, we got 7 wins.
Um,
Should be do we got
7
7?
wins going against the Giants. Yeah. We got 7. We got 7.
No, we got 7 wins before we play the Giants. So we got
Okay.
8 wins.
Yeah. Now. Yeah. Now we got 8.
Okay. Now we
Now
go.
we got 8. Now we got 8 wins. But I'm scared what's gonna happen in that game. I hate playing in that stadium. I hate playing in that stadium. I don't ever want to watch my team play in that stadium. I don't care if it's the Jets or the Giants. I don't care.
I think we gonna bust the Giants' ass. Like them niggas, they
Okay.
trash to me, dog. They ain't got Saquon Barkley. They got Malik Neighbors, but our defense could. I think we gonna bust their ass. Like if they lose that game, that's terrible. Then we go. Then we go back home. We got the Commanders coming into town. We got Jaden Daniels coming into town.
Give us a win.
Okay,
Give us a
nine
win.
wins.
They not really a good organization.
Okay. 9 wins. Then we go back to Lambeau. Everybody revenge game. The game that everybody said that we lost that got us out the playoffs. We go right back to that same stadium. Go face Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur. Who you got?
When is it? It's in December. Ain't it?
This is December 23rd at 7:15 primetime game.
It's gonna be cold too. Oh shit!
They got a young team too, so a lot of this team they
Give it to the Packers.
All right, give it to the Packers. All right, so you going with the wet?
Yeah,
because it's on the back end of the schedule, and they're gonna get acclimated to each other, and weather gonna play a part. That's what you're giving it to.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna give it. Even though we went to Philadelphia and won in the cold, but they ain't have Jalen Hurts.
Oh, okay.
They had Gordon Minshew. Okay. And we went in Cleveland and won. But
that old fluky ass win.
Hey, man, a win is a win, man.
Amari Cooper dropped a wide open touchdown that game, boy. That should never happen again. That was some old fluky stuff. But let's go ahead on and go ahead to the next game. We got our boys, man. The New Orleans Raiders, bro. Or the Las Vegas Saints, bro. We got them coming into town, bro.
They gonna play hard. They gonna play hard, but we'll beat them. They don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, bro. Max Crosby on Trevor Penning gonna be something to see, though. All right, so you got us with 10 wins. Okay. Last game of the season, Bucks.
That's a win.
We going to the Bucks house.
That's a win.
Okay, why?
We always play them well in Tampa Bay.
Okay.
They don't beat us in Tampa Bay.
You got us with 11 wins. Let me make sure that's 11. You got us beating the Bucks. You got us beating the Raiders. You got us beating the Commanders, the Giants, the Browns. You got us splitting with the Falcons. You got us sweeping the Panthers. You got us beating the Chargers. You got us beating the Broncos. And you got us beating the Bucks, I think.
Yeah.
Sweeping the Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay, so 11 wins.
Yeah. That's not a bad season.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but we're gonna see.
I gave us a lot of losses, man.
You gave us a lot of wins.
I gave us a lot of losses too.
You gave us a lot of wins, boy.
I gave us a lot of losses. I believe it. I believe in all, but you know what? I believe in all my losses too.
Well, I mean, the losses that you got, you should believe in it too, because these some playoff caliber type of teams. Yeah, bro. This is gonna be a fun season, bro. I can't wait to be on Saints Twitter, boy. I'm gonna be talking cash money shit, and I know everybody gonna be on my top, boy. if this team.
No, Jerry, I don't want him to stay, Jerry. I was telling Jerry I don't want DA to stay. I mean, well, no, I don't care if DA stay or leave. I just want him to win. So I don't care,
Nah, Jerry, he's a Dennis Allen fan. He's a big Dennis Allen fan. I had this dude on the show last season, and I told him to his face, I said, Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael is going to screw up this season because you said, look who we got on our schedule. We got these dudes. And I said, man, I don't know.
That was preseason? I thought I came on there in the middle of the season.
I think you came on like at the middle of the season. You came on like the middle of the season. You was like, man, look at this game. Look at the run of the schedule. And you was like,
I want to be on here more this year. I want to be on way more.
Oh yeah, man, you family, bro. You welcome up here anytime, bro. Anytime you welcome, bro. Especially if you like, you know you're gonna be doing spaces or whatever, but you still got a lot more to say, bro. If you want to run a little quick show with me for 30 minutes, it don't matter, man. I'll make some time for you, bro.
For sure.
One thing I do like about you. You stand on your beliefs. Like I like a person that stand on their beliefs. When everybody going this way and this person standing on their beliefs, I like that, and that's how I am on Twitter.
Right? Yeah, you are.
Beliefs, and you standing with your beliefs. You Q.
That's why I can't call you one of them negative fans because you've been saying this.
Cause y'all introduced me to that dude Rainey all and all that.
Uh,
It's like,
y'all
yo,
just like,
this dude to be good friends with Rainey. I'm like, who
yeah.
the hell is Rainey? Then I started checking him out. I said, boy, this dude spitting. Hey, that man come up with logic. Come up with logic, bro.
And he be saying a lot of shit all the time. He
Yeah,
gonna always say what he got to say.
yeah. I don't know. He probably a little bit more harsh than me, but
Yeah, he is.
we're gonna have to see, bro. Let me see. Best case scenario is Clint makes a name for himself, and Da is still killing it on defense. Well, that's what everybody hoping on, man. That's
But
what
if
everybody
but
waiting
if
on.
Clinton make a name for himself, we might lose Clinton.
That's why I say it's like you in so much of the this season. We all know, we all feel like this team is not gonna go to the Super Bowl. We all feel like that. So even if we have success, it's gonna be some tough decisions with the success. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some stuff. It's gonna be some
Right.
stuff, bro. Like we could potentially lose Clint. We could potentially lose Chase because
I think we no doubtly lose. Like it's gonna be without a shadow of a doubt we're gonna lose Clint if he turns around. If he turns around Derek Carr and everybody's saying we the worst team in the league, right? They saying we predicted to finish last. If he makes him a respectable quarterback, it's gonna be teams screaming for him to come to their team.
yeah. I don't think that we're gonna be just the worst team. Like when
Me
people
neither.
when
Me
people
neither.
say we gonna win 5 and 4 games and all that, like I just refuse to believe a team that's in this division with this schedule, with this defense, only winning 4 or 5 games. I refuse to believe that. Like I
Right.
got them at 7 at the least. I got them
Right.
at 7 at the least. The only problem with that 7, they could bring Dennis Allen back from that 7. That's the only
I don't.
problem.
I don't. I don't think you bring Dennis Allen back with 7 wins.
I think before the season started, they was lining up to go for it because the division was still weak. So they was
Right.
lining up to go for it. They went got Clint Kubiak. They went got Willie Gay. They didn't manage to get Chase Young. They was going for it. They was like, man, you know what? We could still be competitive, but we don't want to just be too far behind the cap because we already like 50 million under the cap right now. So they was
What?
like,
What? Well, no, they won 9 last year. They didn't win 7 last year. They won 9 last year.
no, I'm talking about this off season. In the off season, I'm saying we're trying to go for it as far as like be competitive in a division and try to make a run. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. But you said we won 7 games though. We won 9 last year. We won 7 year before last. We won 9 last year.
Now, when I said 7, I wasn't talking about the amount of wins we won. What I said?
Oh,
I said 7.
I thought you said we won 7 games and that's why we went and got Willie Gay and Kubiak and all that.
Nah, I don't think I said that. All
Oh,
I all I know is this off season, I felt like the plan was to still go for it because the division was weak. The
right.
division was weak, and it could have been ours for the taking. Like the Bucks had one with 9-8, we went 9-8, so they thinking like, man, we right here, we could be in the playoffs like the Bucks was. This division ain't all that. We could just go ahead on and fix the offensive staff. We get Clint Kubiak. We get a few other playmakers, fix these holes. We could run it back and do something special. But then I think like right now, I think they starting to say, well, they starting to have their built-in excuses. They starting to have their built-in excuses with this offensive line. That's gonna be the built-in excuse, like, oh, well, it's gonna take time and all this and all that. Like that's gonna be the built-in excuse, especially if some injuries occur. That's gonna be the built-in excuse for the justify keeping Dennis Allen another year and running it back, especially since we gave Carr that damn extension. So as long as Carr here, we're gonna kind of have Dennis Allen tethered to him. But me personally,
Yeah.
I want new blood so bad. I want new blood so bad. You think you an optimistic fan? Give me Ben Johnson and give me Spence Rattler as my quarterback. You're gonna see a whole different type of fan of me on Twitter. Bun, they gonna hate
All
me,
right. Okay, but then what if they go out there and they stink it up? Then what?
and that's
And
another
see,
thing that I can't stand. That's another thing that I can't stand when y'all say, okay, well, if we lose Dennis Allen, we're gonna lose the defense. If we lose Dennis Allen, what if the next head coach be bad? If I'm in a plane and I got a parachute and I got another parachute, one of these parachutes, it's a 50% chance this might pop and I'm gonna die. With
right.
this parachute, I don't know. I'm I'm gonna go with the parachute that I think I got a better chance with. I'm gonna go with the unknown. I'm gonna go with the unknown. I ain't about
I
to do
got you.
no 50-50 rolling the dice on my life. I'm gonna go with
I
the
got you.
unknown. So and that's what I feel like Atlanta did. They got excitement from the unknown because they don't know what Raheem Morris and uh
I don't think Raheem
Kirk
Owens
Cousins gonna do.
is that good of a head coach. But
You don't think
I don't
Raheem Morris that good of a head coach?
no, but I also don't like the shit on black men either though. So
I mean, I really just feel like, you know, they did everything that I wanted us to do. Like they really stole out my whole flow. Like Soldier Boy say, they stole my whole flow. Everything that they did, I wanted us to do. But just imagine, Bun, what's a head coach that you don't like in the league? Just name one that you don't like.
mm,
Just name one.
I'm
Name one
trying
that
to
you just don't like.
I can't really think of one that I just
Do you
don't
like
like.
Flores? Do you like Robert Sala? Do you like
Yeah,
Robert?
I like Robert Sala.
Do you like Raheem Morris?
I don't think he's good, no.
Okay, so
But I don't hate him either.
okay, who you hate? Who you don't like the most?
Okay, if I had okay, can we go to college? Because I can tell you one right off the top of my head.
All right, go to college.
Dabo Sweeney. I do not like him.
What's
I
his
don't
name?
like Dabo Sweeney, the coach for Clemson.
Okay, what if we fire? What if we? Okay. What's a quarterback you hate?
James Winston. But no,
Ooh,
no, no,
this
no,
you
no,
was
just
a
playing.
fake fan. You was a
Don't-
fake fan rooting for James Winston. See, that's fake to me. If you gotta keep it
How is that
real
fake? How is that fake?
because you're a uniform.
And I'm
You
always
simply
root. If you with me, then you with me. You feel me?
I'd rather root for him and be like, I don't like him, but
If
I hope you
if you in this car with me
hated that
and
man the whole time. I
if
love James.
if you in this car with me and we go in that club and you start fighting, I ain't got no choice but to fight with you.
I love James Winston more than Derek Carr, and I think they talent level is about the same. I just think Derek Carr. I think both of them good at play action. I think James is better than him in the red zone, but I think Derek Carr he better than him when I don't know what Derek Carr better than him with. To be
Who
honest,
I
I
who I
think both of them
okay
arm. I
okay.
think James arm better.
I don't like Brock Purdy. Go ahead. What you want me to say now?
Okay, what if Sweeney and Brock Purdy was our head coach and our quarterback?
Ooh boy, I be
That's how I feel. That's how I feel with Dennis Allen and Derek Carr. That's how I feel.
okay.
So if we 7-10 and we play one more last game and we gonna be 8-9 and you just feel like the organization is gonna say, man, we could bring back Sweeney and Brock Purdy if we win this last game and go 8-9. You can't tell me you wouldn't want to be rooting for them to lose.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how
you got me.
I feel. That's
I
how
can't
we
say
feel.
that.
It ain't that we hate the Saints. We hate them two people in important positions. It ain't that we just fake fans or negative. We just got a different outlook. It's no different than if you a parent and you want your child with the shot, with the vaccine, but your your boo, she against it. Both of y'all want the best results for your child. It's just different approaches.
Right.
So you're not really wrong for saying you against that, and she not really wrong saying that she believe in science. She believe in medical science.
Right.
Like that. That's how I look at that. But that's exactly how I feel, Bun, and I'm just so miserable, bro. I'm just so miserable with Dennis Allen and Derek Carr.
When you put it like that, I understand exactly what you're saying now.
But that's exactly how I feel. And they talk about I'm a fake fan. You think I would be covering this team with this podcast if I was a fake fan? You think I would be talking about the Saints on Twitter all day? You see how much tweets I be talking about the Saints on Twitter, Bun?
Yeah.
I be talking about these dudes all day because I be at work.
All day and night.
Yeah, I be at work. And you ain't gonna have this much passion for a team. You ain't gonna have this much passion. Now, one thing Dennis Allen did do, he kind of took away that. He took away that passion as far as letting the team really control my emotions, letting the team make me have a bad week. He took that away from me. Saints blocked.
I think the NFL did that to me
with the no call.
Yeah.
Well, it did that too, but even after that happened, I was like, okay, we're going on a revenge tour. I wanna go get that ring. I need that ring. I need that ring. But when Dennis Allen came, that took that when we lose, I don't really be just my anxiety don't go through the roof when a player is getting injured anymore. Like I just let everything happen. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Like
Yeah,
I used to get real
that's a
bad.
good. That's a good thing. That's
Yeah,
a good thing.
because I used to be that type of fan that if we
Yeah.
lose, my whole week would be ruined. Like
Right. Right.
I would be acting shitty towards my family, my friends. If we
Right.
lose a playoff game, I would stay inside and stay in the bed. Like I don't want to go nowhere. Leave me
Right.
alone. Talk to me. But now I'm not like that no more. So I think, in a sense, Dennis Allen helped me with that for the better. You
Yeah.
know, controlling my emotions with my fandom because I used to have that bad pun. Like when we used to lose, bro, I used to get mad, bro. I used to act a shitty,
I used
shitty.
to. I used to cry. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I cried. I
My
cried
feelings
when
be
we
hurt.
lost. We lost to.
I,
I think I
when we
cried
lost to the Vikings,
when we lost
now the no call game, I didn't cry. My heart was just taken away from me. Like it's like the football fan in me hurt. It was just took from me. But that Vikings game, oh, that hurt. That hurt
the
bad.
Vikings. Which Vikings game? The digs or the push off?
Yeah, the digs. Uh
Oh,
huh. The
I
the
cried.
the digs.
I cried when we
Mm.
lost to. I think it was the Marshawn Lynch run. I cried, or it was the Vernon Davis catch. I cried. I think it was the Marshawn.
The Vernon Davis, I cried too.
Yeah, yeah, boy, we did
Yeah,
some stuff.
yeah, yeah. We didn't cry, boy.
Against the 49ers, boy, and can't nobody tell me we wouldn't have won that Super Bowl because I know we would have bust the Giants' ass and then we would have bust the Patriots'
Mm-hmm.
ass.
Mm-hmm.
And that no call. We'd have bust the Patriots' ass.
Mm-hmm.
Man, just imagine when they had them 3 rings, bro. Like as a fan right now, wouldn't even be tripping.
That's what I be telling everybody. That's exactly what I tell everybody. Like if we had the 3 rings that we supposed to have, what are 4 rings we supposed to have?
I wouldn't say 4. Philly was good that year. If you talking about that Diggs catch,
Yes, we had the momentum.
Philly was good that year.
We had the momentum.
We had that momentum when we came out flat against the Vikings. I'm not gonna just say that. Well, Philly was good that year, and the Patriots was good.
I think we would have beat them, man. I think
Um,
I
I don't
think
know.
that team. I think that team was more built to win the Super Bowl than the 2019 team. Do you know who? Do you know who?
Some of the no call.
Mm-hmm.
I think we lost a no call because we didn't have Ben Watson playing. If Ben Watson was playing,
I
I don't think that would have
I
came
don't
down
think
to that.
I don't think Taysom was playing either that game. I don't think.
Yeah, we didn't have Taysom and we
Mm-hmm.
didn't have Ben Watson. Like I don't even think it would have got to that point that it got to had we had them guys playing. I think Sheldon Rankins was hurt too. Like I think we wouldn't even much got to that point.
Right.
Like, that's me. Look at
Right.
Jerry. I cried too.
Yeah, man. We was all crying, man. That was a disappointing time, man.
Yeah, bro. Like if we would have got them 3 rings, this whole Dennis Allen, Derek Carr era, I wouldn't be mad because I'd be
I
like,
wouldn't
man,
be mad.
we got our 3 rings.
Right.
If you're a Patriots fan right now and y'all going through what y'all going through and y'all mad, man, kiss my ass. All them good seasons and rings y'all got with Tom Brady.
Bruh,
Go ahead.
the Boston Celtics just won the championship.
Yes. Then everywhere you look, you find it success.
Right.
They better go ahead, man. Let's see. Derek says, all I have to say is, if you're a Saints fan, before the first game of the season, we all better go buy a heart defibrillator. And if you like me already, you have one, better charge your battery. Amen. See, that's what I'm talking about. I used to have all them season butterflies and stuff. Like I used to be like, man,
It don't feel like that no more.
I don't feel like that no more. Like we going to this game, it's like, man, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. But if we lose, boy, I'm on their ass. But before, I used to have them butterflies. Like, man, I can't go into work, dog.
Right.
Everybody talk that shit. Knowing we lost to the worst team in the league. But that's what I'm talking about right there. Let's see. Somebody else had a question. Tim says, what's y'all best case scenario for how we in this season realistically, and what would that mean for next season?
That's a good question. That's a real good question because At what point do we say it's time for us to get the quarterback that we need? I don't care about the coach. Like if we make the playoffs, then I want the coach back, right? Like,
I I got a question for you then.
go ahead.
Okay, everybody say we should be in range to get Quinn Ewers. I don't really follow college football like that, but I'm guessing he's like the
He
third
all
best
right.
pick in the draft.
He all right.
All right, so let's just say we arrange to get him. We have like a 8-win season or something like that. You know, 7 to 9 wins. We have 7 to
Mm-hmm.
9 wins, and we arrange to get him. But let's
Mm-hmm.
just say Spence Rattler, for whatever reason, he come in and play well for 3 games. He played well for 3 games. Like what you seen in them 3 games, it just made you be like, God damn, he played really well. And I ain't talking about Brock Osweiler few games well, and then Denver gave him that big old contract. I'm talking about like this dude really played well. You see him having
Like
making some stuff shake. But
kind of like Brock Purdy.
yeah.
Okay.
So if we in that type of situation, what do you think we should do? Like if
Draft Will Campbell and let's work.
draft who?
Will Campbell, he an offensive lineman from LSU, left tackle.
Okay, so you're just not too high on Quinn.
If you said that Spencer is playing like Purdy in a 49 system, then we got to keep that going.
Okay, well, what if he played well like the last 3 games? We still missed the playoffs and we did bad and we could get Shadur.
I don't want Shadur no way.
Why not? Because his dad.
I just don't. I don't see what people see. But like I think me and you talked about it. I said if he get this line that everybody say he need. See, he wasn't. I mean, he didn't win in college. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he didn't win in the SWAC. Like
Okay, well, what about Carson Beck then?
I don't
I just think you don't see that much more. I just think you feel like all these dudes got the same potential as Spence.
Right.
That's
And
fair.
I think our offensive line is a bigger need. Like people don't like it. Ain't sexy to draft offensive lineman, but that's what we need right now. Though.
So you really feel like the offensive line matter, or is it more the scheme? Because everybody's keep
No.
saying
Oh no,
everybody
you need an offensive lineman.
yeah, but everybody keeps saying the 49ers, they don't really have a lot of top draft
Like
offensive linemen. They got Kyle and Clint Cooper.
they got Trent Williams and that's first ballot that's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
It's just that one dude, but all the rest of them dudes on the line they weren't no first round picks. They were like second, third, fourth round picks.
Yeah, but I mean that only tells some of the story too. Like you don't have a Debo Sanders, you don't have a Brandon Ayuk, you don't have a Christian McCaffrey, you don't have these people to make up for the spots that okay, let's say the offensive, but you still got Trent Williams. I don't want people to forget that Trent Williams is still on that line, and as long as he on that line, he gon' them boys on that line ain't just scrubs. Now I've had 49ers fans tell me that, you know what I'm saying. The offensive line really ain't that good. Kind of like what you were just alluding to, but like I need Spencer to get that ball out fast. That ball got to come out fast, man. Like,
Do you believe with all the success that Christian McCaffrey had last season? Do you think that could be translated over to the Saints with AK? Even though what's his name? Clint Kubiak, he was like the passing game coordinator. So he was like the running back coach or the offensive coordinator. He was the passing game coordinator. Do you feel like that could be translated? But even though he was the offensive coordinator for the Vikings and Dalvin Cook, he did rush for 1,000.
I don't think at this stage of Alvin's career, he's as good as Christian McCaffrey. But Alvin could look like Alvin a little bit of old. Like you're gonna see flashes of it.
What Christian McCaffrey do that Alvin don't do?
Look.
I just think
Christian McCaffrey is an every down back. I don't think Alvin's an every down back. Alvin best years was when he was sharing carries with Mark Ingram.
Well, you crazy. Alvin Kamara is a every down back.
Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
See y'all want to
look at the stats.
Y'all want to bring up the y'all argument. This line was trash, and Pete
but
Carmichael was trash. Huh?
me and you watch the same games, man. Like Alvin went in the game the whole game, man. They
Man,
were
Alvin talent is still there. I don't care what nobody see.
he tell
He probably lost a little bit of juice with as far as speed, but his talent is there, and I feel like he's as you put Alvin on that 49ers team last year, he had the same success. That's what I feel.
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Alvin got better balance than Christian McCaffrey, but I think Christian McCaffrey got more speed and acceleration. Like once Christian McCaffrey get out there and it's a foot race, Christian McCaffrey gonna dust somebody. Alvin Hill let somebody catch his ass. That's the only thing Christian McCaffrey got.
That's a big difference.
I guess.
That's a big being able to run away from somebody catching is a big difference.
I mean, yeah, but Derrick Henry was fast, but he still produced. But he get used right, and he had a good better offensive line than we've been having.
He'll every down back too.
See, I see the type of person you is, Bun. You be suppressing all your real thoughts. You suppress all your real thoughts. That's the type of fans we is. We gonna let it be known. We feeling something about a player, we gonna share it on Twitter. You secretly hated Jameis Winston, and you know
Alvin Kamara my favorite. Alvin Kamara my favorite football player ever. So it ain't coming from just nowhere. It ain't like I'm just hating on him or nothing like that.
Was Reggie Bush every down back?
No, hell no.
You crazy?
Hell no. Reggie Bush was actually like, if he would have got drafted about 5 years later, that's when the NFL finally realized what to do with somebody with his talent level. But he still ain't. He ain't every down back either.
I just think it took him a while to see the holes. It took him a while to see the holes and hit the holes. The same thing with Mark Ingram. The first couple of seasons of Mark Ingram, everybody was mad at him. But once he started seeing the vision and hitting them holes, that's why I compare Kendrick Miller to. I feel like he got the same skill set as Mark Ingram.
But he got to play.
Well, shoot, Mark Ingram's out there playing, but just running right into the back of the guard. Running right into the back of the guard, running right into the back of the tackles.
And dropping the ball and acting like it was somebody else's fault or acting like he was hurt.
Yeah, he'll drop the ball. He got better when it comes to catching the ball out the backfield. If he fumbled that ball once or twice, you know that next game he was running over 100 with no fumbles. Like, yeah. The only thing I hate about Mark Ingram, when he lost that damn game against the Buccaneers, boy, he ran out of bounds when Devin White was like that.
He ran right out of bounds, but it turned out he had torn his meniscus or something, huh?
Yeah, but if you in that play right there, we win that game if he get that first down. I really feel like we win that game. And when you have it on the line,
and if you win that game, we'll go to the playoffs.
Huh?
I said if we win that game, we go to the playoffs.
Yeah, and that season we was 7-9, so we were still at a losing record. That's why I'm saying the division is bad. We're going to the playoffs because the division.
No. That wasn't that season. That was the year. That was Sean Payton last season, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I think that was Dennis Allen's first season.
Okay.
Because I remember being so mad at Pete Carmichael.
Right.
And if I'm mad at Pete Carmichael, Sean Payton, that means Sean Payton gone. So yeah, man, that it's a lot of reasons why I'm mad at Dennis Allen, boy. It's so much stuff, dog. It's so much. All the evidence is right there, bud. You just choose. See, that's what it is. I'm starting to realize it. You realize about Jameis. You said your piece about Jameis. Once Dennis Allen fired, he not on his team. You gonna speak your real truth about Dennis Allen, boy.
No, I don't have nothing to say about Dennis Allen.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to see this year, boy. This year, Dennis Allen gonna either make a believer of the people that like him like you, or he gonna prove the people like me right this year.
I don't feel like he, even if he don't be a great head coach this year, I'm gonna still say he a great defensive coach. You feel me?
Nothing wrong with that. We all say he's a defensive coach. Nothing wrong with that. But you gotta just know your place, bro. You gotta know your place in this world, bro. Not everybody meant to be a chief. You know, and if he get fired, I'm not gonna be sad because he gonna go out there and go get the biggest defensive coordinator contract on the market. You know.
Yeah.
And if he go have success, then you know that's cool. I'm not hoping that he, just get fired and then just don't have success as a defensive coordinator. But I just feel like he's not head coach material. He's not a leader of men. He's a poor communicator. I feel like when it comes to young guys, I feel like he can't really. Uh,
I
I
think you're
can't.
doing. I think you're doing better.
I don't think he could. I don't think he could communicate with them well. Like I think that was the reason why he got rid of CD. I think that's the reason why he got Kendrick Miller in a doghouse. Like when it comes to guys like that probably will talk back to a coach and all that, he don't know how to deal with them type of people. Like I don't. That's why I want a young coach. But we're gonna have to see, bro. Like I say, a lot of questions is gonna get answered. A lot of questions is gonna get answered. And me personally, I feel like it gotta be it can't just be we made the playoffs because the division is bad. They gotta get at least 2 playoff wins. That's what I want. Not like you say, if they get a playoff win and then the next win in that divisional round, they come up a little short, they're gonna surprise me. But to get this extension, you gotta get 2 playoff wins.
Oh, brother, let me tell you right now. He get you to the playoffs and the playoff win. You stuck with Dennis Allen to 2-28.
I know. I know. If we go 7-10, I'm potentially stuck with Dennis Allen. I realize that, but I'm talking about if I'm Mickey Loomis.
I don't think you stuck with it if we go 7-10.
I think they having all them built-in excuses right now. We don't even know who the left guard is and the right tackle is, Bun. It's 2 weeks away from the regular season. We got Clowney coming up. We don't know who the right tackle or the left guard is. The right is on the wall. They got the excuses right there in the back pocket. Don't let them injuries happen. Don't let them injuries happen. Now, if they're gonna take injuries, they better take it on the defensive side because they can't make up for it on the offensive side at all. Otherwise, you're gonna have Taysom with that hard hat on going to work. That bug gonna be on the offensive line. That bug will be quarterback. That bug will be everything.
But you don't know who finna get. I mean, players gonna get cut too though. Players gonna get cut. It's gonna be surprise cuts. So hopefully, I mean, I know most teams don't let go good guards, but I think players gonna get cut. And it's gonna
It'll
be
be a
people
shame.
that.
It'll be a shame if Nico Lelos get cut or go to the practice squad, but they still got Foskey and Peyton Turner out here.
I don't know if Foskey gonna make it.
Yeah, I think he and Dennis Allen doghouse too. Yeah, man. But shit, we coming up on about 2 hours, but I ain't gonna keep you up. I ain't gonna keep you up too much longer, man. You got anything else you want to say before you get up out of here?
Oh no, man. I talk Saints all day, so I ain't got nothing else to do. I told you when I got home from work, my day was free for you. We can talk as long as you want to talk about the Saints. We good.
All right, shit. We definitely gonna have to run this back again after this Panthers game. After this Panthers game, I want
Panthers
to run
game,
it
okay.
back, and
Okay.
then we can see what it do. I'm definitely gonna
I'll
be
tell you,
looking.
21-17. You're gonna be upset, but it's gonna be 21-17. We're gonna win. It's just gonna be closer than what you want it to be.
Yeah, man. I feel like you need to go out there and dominate them Panthers. You need to make a statement game, and that's another thing. Fashion matters. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody feel like, oh, winning is winning. No matter how you got to win, good, bad, ugly. Fashion matters to me because it really shows your measuring stick. Like when you playing these sad teams, are you having a problem with them? Or are you really showing your dominance? When you playing these good teams, are you getting blown out and making a fake comeback? Or is you with these teams neck and neck throughout the whole game and came up short? Like to me, fashion matters a lot. So
Let me respond back to Derek. He said, "I'm just tired of being mid and not having enough wins to make the playoffs, but too many wins to get a high draft pick and forced to make significant changes." I think, I agree with you, Derek. But truth be told, you just need your draft picks to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like forget where they drafted at. You just need them to hit. Like Lamar Jackson was the last pick of the first round. Like it don't matter where you draft at. You just need your draft picks to hit. And a lot of our draft picks haven't been hidden. Like you need them to hit. Like that too. Like I know that 2017 draft. That's a once in a lifetime draft. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't we had a rookie of the year and offense and defense rookie of the year. We had a bunch of players make the Pro Bowl. We had people getting second, third contracts just off that one draft. So you need your draft picks to hit. Marshawn Lattimore was pick number 11, I want to say. 11 or 12. You know, like it don't got to be top five. You just need your picks to hit. And if your picks hit, then you don't. I mean, you don't got to pick number one. You just need them to hit.
Yeah, man. I think one team don't never have a first round pick. I think it's the Rams or something like that. It's been so long since they had a first round pick, but when they do make these selections, they're doing good. So I feel the same way.
Yeah,
A lot of people give Mickey Loomis a bad time. Like me, I just don't like when we trade. I don't like when we reach. I don't like when we reach for a player and we trade a next year pick for him. Like we reached for
right.
Penny and then traded like the next year pick for him. Like you don't need to do that. We traded him for
And I
Marcus.
and I and I think Penny would have been right there waiting on us too.
Yeah, Penny would have been there. I think Marcus Davenport would have been there in the second round. Peyton Turner would have been there. Like I don't know, like
Yeah.
when we trade a future first round and then we reach for a guy that was going to probably be right there. That's what I hate.
All
But for
right.
the most part, if you look at this team, if you look at this roster, you look at Alante Taylor. This dude is really out here contributing. You looking at
Yeah.
who else out there contributing? Let's see.
But
Who's like a
but
third?
Paulson Debo was a second round pick. He contributed.
Yeah,
But
Debo,
like you said,
Carl
but
Granderson.
like you said though, um, if you okay, let's just say who got drafted first, Peyton Turner or Marcus Davenport? Which
Marcus.
one got drafted first?
Marcus.
Okay, if Marcus hit like he's supposed to, you don't have to even draft Peyton Turner. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by you need your picks to hit. Like you don't need high draft pick. You just need these people that you going in there and evaluating. You need them to hit.
Especially the first round. The first round,
Right.
you gotta draft people that okay. A lot of people feel like this dude gonna be good. Like Brock Bowers, for the most part, a lot of people feel like this dude gonna be a good tight end. Like that's a safe
Right.
pick. You gotta draft safe picks, bro. That's just the key. And I think the Saints
I'm glad we didn't get him.
they be trying to be the
I'm
smartest
glad we
person.
didn't get him now. If you get Brock Bowers, you don't have offensive lineman, and you also don't have Spencer Rattler. I don't think so.
Why would we have
I could
Spencer
be
Rattler?
wrong because I
Oh, you
don't.
felt
I
like
mean,
you felt like
we
the
would have
Raiders
had
were
other
gonna be
needs. Yeah, yeah.
well, I don't know, man. Me, I wanted Fuaga because he was just so safe. But if we did get Brock Bowers,
Oh, I wasn't gonna be mad. I promise.
I'm saying
I
we
was
got to
hoping.
figure it out. Because I just think the line that this line gonna be hard regardless. Man. I ain't gonna lie, because like I say, man, it's 2 weeks before the real season. We still don't know who the left guard gonna be or the right tackle.
Right.
So,
I agree with you.
but if we did have Brock Bowers, I wouldn't be worried about Olave just being this. I wouldn't worry about having another dog with Olave because I feel like that got made up with the. I feel like that got made up with the us having a good tight end. You know.
But then we still gonna need somebody to block though. Like man, it's man, we just need stuff to hit, man. We need these draft picks to start really hitting, and everything will shake back. I think so.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a very interesting season. It's gonna be a very interesting off season next year. So we're gonna have to see how all this
Yeah.
play out. I'm definitely gonna be here for the ride. We got the Titans next. It's gonna be a big old heavy game of Jake Hayner and Spencer Rattler. And this this preseason right here was real fun for me because it's not only the backup quarterback but the third string quarterback. You just really looking forward to see. So
Right.
you really watching the whole preseason game. I'll be
Yeah.
watching the whole preseason game anyway, but now you watching it with your eyes glued to the TV. So it's gonna be some stuff. Let's see. Derek says New England will always trade down. Bill Belichick was so good at drafting and spotting talent. He would stockpile mid and late round picks, and he was always find gems.
Yeah.
Well, the Saints doing that too, man. And when
Nah,
you got
The Saints don't trade back though. We only trade forward.
yeah, but I'm just saying when you talk about the good mid round picks and all that, and undrafted free agents, like you could do all that when you got a Hall of Fame quarterback and you got a Hall of Fame coach. Like you could do that. So, but right now, like I don't think we should be doing that. Like with Dennis Allen, we damn sure can't be reaching for a Trevor Penning and all that. Like that dude was raw, bro. Like we We could have just either waited for him or just figured it out somewhere else or something like that. But you can't do that with a Dennis Allen. You gotta for sure get this dude talent. You gotta get Dennis Allen talent for us to be successful. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you get up out of here, Bun. Tell the people where they can follow you at on
Oh
Twitter and stuff.
man, you can follow me on Twitter at Bayou Bun. You can follow me on Instagram Bayou Bun.
Yeah, man. If y'all follow him on
Yeah.
Twitter, y'all definitely go check out his spaces. It'd be real entertaining up in there. And if not, y'all gonna see him on some type of sports center or some type of big podcast anyway. You can see having his tweets going viral and stuff, man.
Yeah.
You gonna make a song for us this year, Bun?
Yeah, yeah. I can't tell y'all when, but I do. I got one coming.
All right, man.
I
Well,
got one coming.
all right, man. Until next time, but man, thanks for stopping by, bro. All
All right, bro. I appreciate you.
right, man. Yeah, man. That was Bayou Bun right there, y'all, man. That was Bayou Bun right there. I'm gonna have some more guests coming up soon, man. We got this Titans game coming up. After this Titans game, the real season is here, baby. We got this Panthers the first game. Everybody waiting to see on what this new offense looking like. This defense, that's where you're getting your popcorn ready. But the offense, everybody just so interested to see what's going to happen with Carr, what's going to happen with Taysom, what's going to happen with the offensive line. There's so many questions. Alvin Kamara. There's so many questions to be answered on offense. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun season, man. Until next time, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. And who that?